By now, you've probably heard the news. Warner Brothers Discovery is up for sale. And judging by how many companies are interested, it's clear this is one of the most valuable names in entertainment. But this sale, it's not just about corporate power moves. It could change everything for the DC universe, just as it's finding its footing again. Let's be honest, DC has had a roller coaster of a year. Superman was good, not groundbreaking, not revolutionary, but a solid start, a clean slate. Then came Peacemaker Season 2, and man, that one was rough. The energy, the chaos, the heart that made Season 1 special, gone. It felt confused, like the show didn't know what it wanted to be. Even the ending, the Paradise concept, had potential but just fizzled out. And now, with the sale looming, there's a real chance we'll never find out where that story was going. Here's the thing, I like James Gunn. He's one of the few directors who gets comic book energy. He can juggle humor, heart, and chaos like almost no one else in the business. But here's where it gets tricky. Gunn thrives in ensemble storytelling. When you give him a team of misfits like the Guardians or the Suicide Squad, he creates magic. But when it's a solo story, the rhythm's off. His tone, his pacing, his emotional focus, they don't always click. And maybe that's fine. Maybe his strength isn't writing every movie. It's building the universe around them. Because running DC Studios and writing blockbusters at the same time, that's a heavy load. And honestly, I think Gunn works best when he's guiding others, not trying to do it all himself. But you know what gives me hope? The Penguin. It's dark, gritty, smartly written. A crime drama that doesn't rely on capes or superpowers, just character, tension, and atmosphere. It's proof that DC doesn't need to chase Marvel's formula. It can own its identity, tell mature, grounded stories, and still feel larger than life. If DC learns from the Penguin, focuses on storytelling first, spectacle second, the future could be very bright. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the sale itself. If a major buyer takes over, say, Apple or NBC Universal, everything could change. We could see new leadership, new direction, maybe even another reboot. But here's the danger. Too many reboots kill momentum. DC's biggest challenge right now isn't creativity, it's consistency. Fans are tired of resetting. We've had Cavill's Superman, Affleck's Batman, Pattinson's Batman, now Cornsweat's Superman. It's getting confusing and fatigue is real. DC doesn't need another restart. It needs stability and time for audiences to reconnect. So where do I stand? I'm hopeful, but cautious. There's talent here. There's potential. But DC has to let stories breathe. Let filmmakers build without hitting the reset button every few years. And James Gunn? He just needs to trust the creators he's brought in. Focus on building the bigger picture, not writing every piece himself. Because for all its chaos, its missteps, and its restarts, DC has always stood for one thing above all else: hope. Even when things look darkest, there's always a chance to rise again.